Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's green beauty video, I'm just playing with a pop of colour. I'm only doing eyes today. I just thought I wanted to keep quite simple. My recent videos have been quite long, so I wanted something nice, short and sweet and fun. So I'm going with a Specifica Solar palette. I'm taking the bronzer shade and I'm going to use this as my transition shade today. So I buff this into the crease and I bring it almost up to the brow but not quite. Then I'm taking the blusher shade just to warm it up slightly, so I'm kind of almost going over exactly where I put the bronzer, but I'm not going quite as high up. This just helps add a bit of definition to the eyes. Then I'm going with a PHB 32-piece professional kit. I'm going in the darkest blusher shade on a slightly smaller brush. I'm really focusing this on the crease to add real depth and dimension. Going back to the Solar palette, I'm taking the really dark brown shade and I'm focusing this on the outer section of the lid, bringing it maybe a third of the way in, and I buff it slightly into the crease as well. Okay, then taking the really dark, almost black shade from the PHB palette. Again, I'm popping this on the outer corner of the lid, but really focusing this on the outer corner to add some darkness there. And I'm using that brush I used right at the beginning just to make sure everything is thoroughly blended. Then I'm taking some concealer and I'm actually kind of doing a half cut crease today, or at least my attempt at half cut crease. I've done a few on my channel. They're not the easiest to do, and especially because I have slightly hooded eyes, it makes it a little bit more tricky. So I'm going above my natural crease and then I just pat the concealer in, and then I'm not going to set it at all. I want it to still be sticky for the eyeshadow to cling onto. So I'm going back to the PHB palette, taking that really beautiful purple shade and packing it on top of where I put that concealer. And as you can see, it almost creates a really nice iridescence to the eye. It's a really beautiful kind of purple lilac shade, and I just thought it looked really beautiful on the eyes. And then I go back in and just make sure everything is blended together, so the browns and the purples are nice and blended. Then for the lower lash line, I'm going with that dark brown shade from the Solar palette on my pencil brush and running this along the lower lash line. And then I'm taking this orangey shade blusher from the PHB palette and I'm using this to buff that out. Then I'm obviously going in my PHB Ethical Beauty mascara as always and giving my upper and lower lashes a couple of coats. And then as you can see, I'm actually back at home and I forgot to bring any Green Beauty lipsticks with me to finish this look off, so I am using the ones from the PHB palette even though I'm not a huge fan of these. So I'm just taking the lightest brown shade and just doing like a subtle wash across the lips. There's nothing too intense, just add something to the lips, and that is the look complete. Like I said, it was quite a short video, but I feel I've done quite a few long videos recently, so I've just wanted to keep it nice, short, simple, a little bit fun and colourful, and yep, so I really hope you enjoyed this makeup look and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.